obviously, as an NA guy, want to see him thrive on this team. Be interested to see what he can bring to the table. Spellin taking some shots over towards the A play here that's coming on through. Volley deep in towards jungle, and that control is established here, conceded by the side of 500, but it will be planted for here. And they'll set themselves up into some decent little post plants.
Yeah, this was already in the strat book though for 500. They invested into the smoke defuse kit there for Spellin. The IGL has got to come through and defuse it. The Alive, speaking of IGLs, just came through 2 months ago, is looking to try to deny this. Rainwaker takes a dink through the wall. They're still alive on 11, but it's Ships to take down one, spots out the second in towards Connector, and this late flank might just actually make the retake so much faster. Oxygen, good for another tap, and the 2v4 incoming. It is going to be Spellin, almost being knifed away here. Oh, Detour does manage to get it, and it's down to a 1v1, spamming through the smoke. It's a 2v4 post-planned.
Spamming with his Glock, incredible. That's going to boost that economy here early on. The clutch factor coming through. Already a good sign up against USPs. And Deagle's trying to keep things contained. That's going to be a difficult task here. Oxygen. He's got an idea, though. Oh my goodness. Forsey doesn't know what hit him right there. That's quite the swing. Mike still on the scene, though. Ready to offer up a little bit of resistance here. Does answer back. A bit of call and response, but he's kind of boxed in right now.
He's got to keep Overwatch over that AK-2 that's been dropped, and now Cirque, he finds another headshot. His first of the game here. Detour doesn't clear short, and that's a third kill on the board for the Deagles. 500, great eco so far. The bomb on the other side of the map to where MBQ is, and he's gathering a lot of eyes, a lot of attention. As the catwalk player pushes him, the one from CT kind of baits his teammate in. Cirque, not knowing the timing of that peak, not called out from short either, is going to fall on 9 HP remaining on Rainwaker. He's going to try to save this weapon away. So, Dynamo ECLOT, they do manage to put up the second round on the board here, but they do make it quite expensive out here, 500. And I will tell you what, Cole, you know, you said that you are going to be enjoying seeing Cirque right now on the server on the side of 500. I just haven't seen that much out of them in the past couple of weeks. Not personally.
We're going to see a lot of ECLOT right now here. Quick aggression in towards that A side. Ships and Cirque have great coverage. Playing as a 1-2 punch, very well coordinated. Now the scale coming through here. There's still one more player ready to go, and that's a good clear from Detour. Another kill!
Whoa.
Oh my god! What was that? Insta's in the smoke. Rainwaker watched his team disappear. Oh my god, a flank opportunity. Detour reading into this one unbelievably. And now he just has to read one more on the flank coming through. Rainwaker with a real chance to make this happen, but he's starting to look his way. Smoke to play off the back of it, but he's not looking the right direction. And Rainwaker will bring it home despite the efforts right there from Detour.
Nice try.
Indeed, man. What a attempt right there. That's incredible. Oh, but a missed catch jump. Maybe could have got Ships activated in a duel here. He's just going to take it a little delayed. Forsey in the wide open, but a reload necessary. Covered off by Rainwaker. That's the op on the floor. And unrecoverable here for this T side at the moment.
Good tactics out here from 500. Good tactics to actually push middle in this round, knowing that there is a huge possibility they force buy into this one. Dynamo, after they do lose the round number 3, and then out here into round number 4, they're going to be forced to try to do something wild. It comes down to Ships to again try to be the difference maker into a round like this, find the multi-frags, and so far he's already pulled 2 of those off in 4 rounds, so definitely keep your eye onto Ships here. But we're down to a 2v3 situation, and it's not losable, it's not unwinnable out here for Dynamo ECLOT. If that's Rainwaker spotted and taken out, MP9 onto Oxygen, it all comes down to whether or not Mikey gets peeked on or not by the short player. Or Spellin just goes for this on the timing. Oh my god, he does! Takes down MBQ, and now Mikey, good luck, have fun, 2 HP. There's a nade in the hand of both of these players. The moment one is gonna go down, you don't even need to think about it, because Spellin takes you out.
Yeah, big swing with conviction to close it out.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's so unfortunate that the fact that Yellow wasn't ranked there, because genuinely it should have been. There were the teams, there was the factors there to be getting it over the line. Just a couple of invites messing up VRS. However, trying to keep things in check from CET. It's going to be a double land setup. And one not mollied off. Spellen's still allowed to stay in the corner. Doesn't fully expand, and he's allowed to peek out. Tetris player dead, the alive. However, it takes jungle control. And as they do, Dynamo ECLOT 15 seconds left to plant. It's Spellen bringing out the sidearm. Finds only one. 2v3. Will that bomb be planted? I doubt it. Yeah, 7 now. Peek on Froome ships, and he shuts it down with another multi-frag.
We see this team open up rounds consistently and close out with confidence now. Give me a scary sign. There's another opener. An op versus a scout right there, but the op much more powerful. One shotgun gets the job done.
Oh, timing though. Mikey good for one, and it's Oxygen. Almost making things interesting there in Apartments. Started off the spray a little bit late. Still though, the round shouldn't really fall away from the hands of 500. Should be looking like the 5-2 really quickly out here. The Alive is trying to make it expensive though, and look, 30 HP on 2 players right now. Needs one good bullet to at least make this one as expensive as possible. Spellen, oh, the only one on full is the one that peaks. The op sees him, and the Alive is just playing this island until he finds something, goddammit. He's not gonna get out with nothing.
But he's gunning for right now. He's gonna look to hunt him. Actually, you know, with a smoke to kind of work off of, could catch him by surprise. Don't quite know for sure that he's repositioned, and now he has. He's gotten out of dodge. So a little bit of a great escape being made here from the Alive. Can he make anything into it here? Maybe a bomb plant, something of that nature. No, they're not hunting. They're just backing up into bomb sites at this point here. And Scout isn't a lot to save, so it would be kind of ideal if he could go down in this round as well.
Yep. Go down with the ship. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. 500.
Sure, can't quite find him sliding by towards the top of middle, but here's that underpass player that you're talking about right there. Detour trying to get active. And still yet to be identified here by the CT side. Throwing utility, there's a player in connector, and it's found out by Mikey, sliding up and keeping protection of his teammate effectively. So good coordination right there to open up the round. They've got great map control off the back of this. Rainwaker, though, still could be the element of surprise. Oh my god!
Oh.
Mikey gets a jumping headshot onto him right there. That's unfair. But a little bit of a lifeline there for Rainwaker.
Oh, indeed it is. Now, Cirque, if he just finds this kill, positions of Dynamo ECLOT are going to be left really defenseless. Everybody's going to be on different parts of the map. And they're just going to be relying on 1v1s to get them through the round. Oh, a drop and a kill. Rainwaker again keeps it up. And that's information gone. That's a flick from Circle, again connecting. And the second, almost. At least information gained as he falls down here into the A-bomb side. Do they check ramp? Oh, they do. Spellen, is his position known? MBQ, he knows something we don't. Yet Spellen always held the line. So a 1v3 now, 15 seconds. 4Z just trying to save this and is never going to work because of Oxygen's off angle. There you have it, 500 seemingly just running away. He's been around, he's seen quite a lot. So it's interesting to, you know, have that voice in 500 as well behind Spellen, kind of just trying to continuously be the second caller, I presume, out here for the Bulgarians. However, put a hold on to that one. Detour is about to make a play, about to make a round. He's already taken down 2, and now the AK in hand. He needs 3 more to win the round. Yet he can make this one very expensive. Nade onto Van. They might have late information about him. He's already on the bomb site. One lurking around, and that is going to be Spellen looking for something to work with. But the short player taken out, and Detour has no idea about this. So he will fall, but he still gets 3 into this eco round. They certainly are right now.
That off-spawn call right now that I was highlighting that could be an adjustment with all the eyeballs tucked in towards this mid-side, but it's so effectively held together right now. Ships is just so dominant, denying access here. Mikey somehow slid in the firebox here, but getting hunted by Spellen, chased down, and eliminated.
And that exact round, okay, 4Z, he still tries to keep it going. 1v3 here now. Yeah, good luck. You're getting peeked in, too. Yeah, he could have actually made that a 1v2 had the bullet connected on Cirque. He moves CT, he knows it's going to be fast, and the pre-fire works! 4Z! Great crosshair placement. He actually does manage to get it, and he locks himself into this round. He tries to make it into the 1v2. Needs 2 more, and he's already doubled his KD, so might as well try to triple and quadruple it too, right? 40 seconds. This is a really tough setup to get through, though. One in sandwich can always just wide swing out after Spellin kind of tries to spot 4Z in. Even if Spellin dies here, Oxygen's still ready to trade. Bomb right in front, and 4Z just crouch walking on into them, sees both, and he only takes down one, as that was the plan all along. 500 do manage to make it, but again, it gets so close. That's a great two-piece they're making. But another round is about to start here in the A1S. Oh, it's going to win out again. Ships is unstoppable, man. Even on 9 HP here, he's still going to be able to press the trigger. He's still going to be able to take away a lot of space. So they play the man advantage. They reset a little bit. Yet Spellin hasn't gone down there yet. Missed the entry into the stairs, though. And that is going to be unfortunate, because now a 4v4. Dynamo ECLOT, you wouldn't say it off of their positions, but they do have the advantage, because there's only the connector player out here, Ships, to try to hold it together until the rotate comes through. Dynamo ECLOT, they have to be wary of missing their window of opportunity here, and Rainwaker is just about to close it in as he peeks on down to Mikey, leaves him out to 2 HP, and now the mid players, well, let's see how many they pass through connector here before finding Chips. One and only one. Oh, but that's the bomb. No, that's not the bomb. Cirque left in a 2v2. Picks up the AK, and Oxygen on this timing, he might make it a 2v1. And indeed hit well. Oof, another close round out here. Another round where Dynamo ECLOT, they do manage to take the mid control, yet it amounts to nothing because the sheer individualness out of 500 right now is just way too much to deal with.
You know, take it down low at the start of the round and being able to thread an impact still from that point forward. For now, it's 9 in a row for this CT side, and Cirque's looking to make it double digits, dancing around the smoke right there that he blows open. Difficult opening pick right there, but Ships will be limited in this situation there. No kills for him this round, so maybe that's a silver lining for the side of ECLOT.
Yeah, he was really pressing the issue there. ECLOT have seen that lower tunnels peak time and time again. Finally managed to deal with it. Now 3v3 as the A-bomb site's empty, but look at the bomb, and look at a pushing TV player right now. Cirque has got a really good position too, covering over connector just in case there's going to be someone moving. And Oxygen, he's just spotted the bomb, right? So he's got to hold on to it. The Alive has come to pick it up. But oh, delivery! The Alive is not going to give any tips. Rainwaker left in a 2v2. And the bomb could go anywhere right now. But Cirque is still in the exact same spot we left him off 30 seconds ago. And Detour, well, he has to somehow expect this. He's going to peek it. Oh, and he just gets over the line. Cirque, he won't peek this. He's got no information. The bomb's going to go on A. It just depends on the timing of whether or not he actually checks into connector. And he has. Has he seen anything, though? Oh, indeed he does. Cirque, again, such a difference maker this round. Detour heard when he dropped the util. And now the M4 just spams them down. Double digits.
He couldn't be more proud of this first half. And we saw what happened last time they lost a pistol. They just had to wait to get the rifles out to start winning again.
Yeah. They haven't lost the pistol,
great
yes.
Setup to open things up right there, and it's beautiful on the opening. Ships does it again. Nice start to this round. They've got the Alive back against the corner here. Ships moves into the window room, cutting off rotations. He's on Glock burst mode because nothing can go wrong. He's gonna knock down another kill here, and well, they will make sure to make their lives a little bit easier by winning this pistol.
Yeah, they knocked off the rotations. They cut off the circulations out here. ECLOT are just left lifeless up against the behemoth that 500 are right now. They are feeling this game. Oh, and some nice taps coming out of Mikey, but ultimately it won't really matter. Even though he finds 3 here, he doesn't have the time to win the round. Yet at least we'll get some of those kill bonuses. And I guess to a certain extent we should have definitely anticipated this sort of result, because back before when 500 and Dynamo ECLOT did meet, it was back in Series 17, and sure, there were a couple of different players on the server. That's all the time Dynamo ECLOT had to look good on their own map pick. Will we end it off in a flawless 13 in a row here for 500? Let's find out, because MBQ doesn't want that to happen. And a double scout setup, while it might not be looking that promising, can actually deal quite a little bit of damage if they're playing together. So, with man advantage as well, ECLOT, I just want to see a good reset here, which they do. They don't peek into any angles where they're not supposed to, and they just saw the A players coming out right now, so 500. Basically a 3v3. Let's see how they manage this.
Real opportunity right now to hold off this A side and get back on the board here, at least for some resistance, but Oxygen's not looking to let that happen.
Oh,
big time pickup. And AG dunking down 4Z right there, so no access granted just yet. Spelling continuing to charge forward. Low HP bars here could impact this late game. What they're looking to do here. Daitor, he has headshots, so it doesn't even matter. It's just going to be Cirque here. Bomb denied as well, so no timer ticking up against this CT side.
20 seconds. He's got to move it. Cirque, he's got a free kill here, but makes it a 1v1. He knew where Detour was, and Detour's going to peek into him, actually. The Deagle's feeling feisty, and he's going to be going in for one more. Cirque, 10 seconds, starts getting a little bit pressured, and that will be Detour finding a clutch. At the very least, Dynamo ECLOT won't be allowing not good days out here for Dynamo ECLOT, at least on Mirage to start things off, that hopefully they'll be able to change on map number 2.
Yeah, this hold comes up here. Rainwaker, instant trade with the Molotov, and Cirque has coverage for that swing on the bench. They're just taking control. Off the back of a timeout, I just love that they don't really complicate the matter. It's just a quick play in towards the A side, some good utility, trusting that you are the team that's hitting way more shots. And this time, Detour not going to be able to bring the big time play to slow things down. It's all on Mike A. And I don't know how much longer he has left in him. Not too much here. Cirque gonna find him fairly quickly, and 500 dominate. Not 13 in a row, but 12, and then one more splashed into the mix.
With 2 players on 2KD, of course you'd be feeling good. Great map out here for 500 on their enemy's map pick. Next one up is Anubis. 500 out here picking into it. CT side to start things off.
I'm looking excited here. I mean, like you said, this is going to be great signs for Ships, who continues to dominate the server here, going for the whole thing, though. And maybe plucked off a little bit more than he could chew. That's alright. He's got teammates close behind him here, ready to offer up the defense. And, oh, man. Oxygen doing such a good job of continuing his aggression. Shuts off the A main lurk. Big time pickup here into the dual Beretta crossfire. It is broken down, though. Detour and Forzy both find a kill apiece, and maybe this is the step up between the duo that needs to arrive on the scene to survive in the series. Forzy getting in those numbers here, planting the bomb, at least trying to isolate these duels. Forzy, big time step up right now. Another kill coming through out of his Glock, double swing into Oxygen. He's trying to tank through these shots here, but getting chased down, hunted, and the headshots go missing. And ECLOT will win another pistol to start off the series.
Which is crazy to say, but that's how it's felt in map number 1, and now as we're jumping into map number 2, at least the webcams aren't giving us too much to work with out here, Cole.
Yeah. They're looking to wake up here just a tad. See what they can bring to the table up against this full eco. Not really too much, to be honest with you. This one going to be quick and over with before we look at the gun rounds coming up. But good start for ECLOT here to start off with a little bit of ground. Build some confidence for themselves. That the way that they closed things out last map, not what they're hoping for here, is on the T side of Anubis, most importantly. You want to build those foundations up. You want to be able to shut down ships. And you at least limited him to a single kill on that pistol, which is a really good sign. Being able to figure out a way to trade this guy, because, you know, just a map ago, this guy was, you know, flying through smokes and finding 3. Instead, he is fighting forward, only getting a single.
Oh,
there's some exit damage.
This exit damage is actually huge. They take down 3. And they save an AK and a Mac. Oh, God. And you can already tell MBQ is scared about a potential water push, just like he was before. He's got teammates there yet, though, and now Rainwaker doesn't win his duel. MBQ to start things off, and Ships, I'm surprised he doesn't get completely killed off from the wall there, but Cirque is going to try to trade back 1, and the second, it was a nice spray transfer, yet the bullets just made a little crown around Detour's head instead of actually taking him out.
Regression continues in towards middle. Thor catching it and chased out eventually by Oxygen, but this does open up access into a pretty comfortable run straight down into the B side. Numbers punched in. Rifle recovered for oxygen, but I imagine it's going to be safe formation here from this point forward.
Mikey still working on the Galil. It will be effective. Spellin. Peek out mid. 500, they're taking a way more advanced approach into this round, at least Spellin was. Trying to actually find a little bit of a timing. Was checked for though, was denied. It's important to see what these A1Ss do, because they invested into them specifically to be able to give breath into this round, to give life into it. And a good little pop flash later, MBQ just peeks off dry and had a full belt of util, knowing that there would be someone pushing. Interesting.
That's maybe exactly what they were hoping for, right? To catch him off guard, catch him a little lackadaisical, and it's mission accomplished so far. Big time entries coming through from Cirque to continue coverage over there towards middle.
Back's turned. Smoke is there, sure, but Ships has got to keep a keen eye on camera right now. Will they be crouching through this, or will they be waiting for it to fade? It's already faded. And here they come. Ships, can you close the door on this round? 4Z. Sneaking his way across. Mikey takes him out. That's Ships and the A-bomb side gone. Dynamo ECLOT, can they get off to a post plant? I believe they could. Mikey searching for the camera player, finds oxygen, doesn't take him out yet though. A flash there, a little bit late. 2 HP left onto Mikey, and a dead 4Z later. A bomb plant, sure, but a round not connected upon. Rainwaker quad kill for his first 4 kills of the map here. Cirque, as we mentioned, it was Rainwaker per usual, right? So the fact that Ships is alleviating so much pressure from his teammates in moments like this. 500 are just having a really clean day. However, Ships doesn't spot out 4Z just on his angle. And speaking of ops, that is going to be Cirque taking down the IGL. And now speaking of IGLs, that's Spellin catching the back turned on 1 and wins out the 1v2 on mid. Okay, that's the round. That's the way we end up that one off. And would you believe it? A situation that I said would be very unfortunate for Dynamo ECLOT to come through is going to come through.
Yeah, I mean, we just highlighted right there, right? Ships goes down early. He wasn't the player that we necessarily expected at the beginning of this map to have as much impact as he's having. Ship to continue his aggressive stance here in the mid duels and not fear what the punishment is. It's also off the back of the timeout that they get these 4 rounds as well.
Oh, great
so that's
opening.
Always interesting to see.
Oh, the smoke gets blown open. Oxygen gets so much information, and he just plays it so well. Man, that gets a little ambitious, but still he dinks down detours, so it's insane he gets off with that much.
Oh, man.
And Spellin just cleans it up. This is a 500 that I would be very scared of running into. Mikey, 1v3. Timing on the smoke doesn't allow him to find Ships as he walks back, and the bomb not in his grasping hands just yet. He has to attempt this. That's the tough part too. He can't just go on for a save.
For any mistake right now, it's just not being given. They got him boxed in right now. Maybe a bomb plant, and that will be quite nice here to keep the pressure on. Can he make anything happen in the post? Though is a big question. Tech 9's out. Reposition looking decent. Leaves for a shot.
Okay.
He's got himself in towards main at the moment.
There's instant injuries though. Surely. One is gonna get tossed. Yeah, there it is. A little deep though, and here's the second, trying to tap on the smoke. Okay, he's gonna hold it. The spray comes through. Oh, it's a beautiful peek and no one even falls.
I know ECLOT obviously having their struggles, but I do just love the way that 500 are positioning themselves for success in just about every round. Last round, it's Oxygen finally tested on that B side, and he just looks damn good holding it down.
Finally, though, Dynamo ECLOT, they've called a B hit. The first one in 9 rounds. Because so far, we've just seen Oxygen being the sole man here. A lot of the times, Spellin is playing really far back on the rotate, trying to play CT down to mid and help out Chips just in case he's gonna get overrun because of that pistol round. But now, double op setup on Anubis. And apparently Ships is gonna get that second scope. He takes down one, and Spellen's still inside of the bomb site. Even though Oxygen falls, look, the rotate was fast enough, and he pop flashes his way in. It's so aggressive, but it's so good as well. Spellen takes down two, and Cirque utilizes his main AVP to shut this round down again. But especially in a playoff game, especially up against 500, who are just hitting every single shot and denying things with just a single guy on a bomb, it gets really annoying and it gets disheartening, and I hope we get to see another tactical pause coming out of Dynamo ECLOT soon. But before that, it's a rush through into the A bomb site. There you go. 500 leave the bomb site away as Rainwaker was caught off guard by the utility, and it's a 5v5 on the retake.
Alright. Double op retake as well could be tricky. They're moving quickly with pace right now. There's no hesitation on this retake, and Spellen will lift it all off right there. Now, it still is a tough post. It's equalized into the 4v4 at the moment. See what they can do to scale their way through. MBQ not allowing for that to happen. Not allowing for any of those conversations here. Cirque trying to dance around the smoke. It's Nop maybe looking to bail out here, especially as he's lost all of his teammates at this point in time. And going for one last ditch effort around the corner right there to no avail. ECLOT will respond in a big way with the fast A take.
On that CT side, we'll be able to respond and come up in a big way, because otherwise 500 will just be playing their own map pick to perfection.
Oh, we're gonna try to run it back here. See if that offers up more success. Rainwaker is leveled out early, and they're onto the site once again. This time with a player up at the moment.
2.
4Z adding to the tally now.
And 3. And maybe 4. See? There it is. They found the weak point in the armor. They found the little way in. And that was Rainwaker. Not expecting too many A hits. That was, I think, the second A hit of the entire first half there from the T side. Having that in the back of your head, it's like, okay, they might be hitting amazing shots. They might be just destroying us with momentum. But, you know, there is that big but. We can take them down. We can win this out. It's not all about just the individuals popping off.
Oh, they were able to target a weak point there twice in a row. There, Rainwaker found himself in a bit of a tough time, but looking to now hop into their T side. It is still a 7-5 half that they'll look very forward to here in the second. Good aggression though, playing with confidence to start off this pistol on the CT side, and it's more success. The Alive starting to find some connections, and they've got a lot more resistance ready to go, trying to chase these kills down as bomb is dropped in the palm of their hands.
Cirque left in 1v3. Was 1v4, but he made it so now. P250 in hand needs 3 clean headshots to work this one out, and they're just never gonna give this to him. There you go. Well played out here from Dynamo ECLOT. What's the noise being made? No one into mid. And here comes the first kill. Okay, Oxygen's taken one down. How much information does he really have? Sees the second incendiary being thrown out in towards main. Does he know there's 2 players or that there's only 1? Because mid is being pushed through right now. And camera is going to have a bit of a connection. Who's going to go down first? That is going to be no one, as MBQ falls, gives up space. And we're still going into A. Thought this would have been a clear B hit.
Oh, of course they pushed through with a smoke deployed right there, and a great trade from Cirque. That's all that you need. Great timing on the aggression there. And now the flank being covered as well from Spellen. So no access back into this round, and that is a scary look to open up the gun rounds for 500.
It is. The fact Spellen's allowed to just run and gun, and while he's still doing it with an AK, he beats an MP9. You know, just beautiful.
Oh, no walls
CS2.
in CS now, is there?
I guess not.
For only a little bit of T-side rounds, but in the past here on Anubis, so tough to catch this team making mistakes. And that's what they do the best here. I mean, everyone trying to get aggressive on 3 facets of the map, and that's what the default does. It instantly punishes. Any of your proactivity that you have queued up is going to be shut down with ease, and there's a prime example of how effective it can be.
Rounds not nipped in the bud yet, but the moment the noise gets heard out here into CT, round's over anyways. It's not even gonna be Ships who takes him down, it's Spellen. And look at how the scoreboard has changed, right? Because in map number 1, Everyone out of 500 was shooting indeed, but it was Ship sending things off on 22-11, Oxygen right behind him 14-7. Those two right now are on the bottom of the leaderboard here for 500 as everybody else has stepped up.
ECLOT running a bit out of steam. It is good to see, you know, again, Cirque, he has obviously looking to unleash his potential, but I feel like even when he stepped back into this roster, it wasn't necessarily fully unleashed. It took him a little while to have a lot more impact, and we're definitely seeing that impact here today.
Yeah,
it's been fantastic from him.
You know, that's the fun part. That's the really fun part. Like, who was expecting Spellin to pull through 15 kills in this map? Not everybody. Ooh, nice little flank down MBQ though. Takes down the man of the talk. And suddenly, somehow, Ships hasn't seen that. He's down to 42. It's a 3v5. Make it a 3v2, 5v2. MBQ. Really dynamic with this MP9. He finds 3 in this round. And this is the round that gets Dynamo ECLOT back on the board. Okay. Okay. But they're gonna do exactly what they did in map number 1. They call it attack pause and they go for something simple like a B-pop.
Quick punchy play, but into the AWP. The flashes don't connect. Forsey perfectly reading into this now. And the setup very much offering up assistance behind this AWP. Oxygen still somehow throws out a kill, and Forsey with one miss. Will it cost him at life? It certainly will.
Cost him the round, I think.
On the draw.
Cirque. Oh no! No! Alive! Definitely together into this one. Definitely coordinating. It's round number 21. They've got 4 chances to close this, and Forsey, will he make good of his previous mistake and now try to get his team back into overtime? That's a good way to start. Rainway. Oh,
jeez.
It's nasty. And that's the B bomb side open, basically. It's only Detour to hold.
Yeah, it's being run into as well. You can see the motion in from the offense here into the site. They go, but met by Mikey with a quick transition in. They might find a little bit of fight left in them. Detour able to offer up some coverage from E-Box as well. And a 4v2 into a 1v4 now.
Okay.
Too much for Rainwaker.
There you go.
It's about simplifying here, trying to target a bit of a weak point. That smoke blooms here. They're going to look to HE it. That molly goes a little too deep. They're waiting behind it. Here's that execution utility tossed in right now towards the site. The Alive forced to shake up his positioning right now, put under fire. Will he find any sort of success right now? Test it here as the flashes come on through. No, instantly dismissed. Oxygen doesn't even let him fire off a shot here before the flank comes through. Ships has coverage on that flank. Denied access for MBQ and Forsey and Detour. Not long for this world. It's all on Forsey's shoulders. And missed top shots here, 360s. Anything to desperately pull this round back. Not going to be, as they close it out with confidence here. 500, do not hesitate.
Oh, they don't. They close it off and they solder that coffin clean as Dynamo ECLOT are going to be sent out of the CCT. 500 move towards the quarterfinals out here.